Do you find the weekends to be a source of anxiety instead of refreshment? Today's video is about overdoing it, being pulled in too many different directions, and not prioritizing the stuff that is going to keep you healthy and able to actually get done what you want to get done. I'm MVA Joshua, and this is the daily video blog. Let's get into it. I talked about this a couple weeks ago, but a really not great thing that I'm doing is doing way too much work stuff and not prioritizing life stuff. So for a bit of background, in case you're new to the vlog, so if you're new to the vlog, some background, I'm on a full-time contract that was supposed to be a 6-week thing. It's now been an 8.5 month thing. I teach usually 2 nights a week. That's true right now. And then I do this vlog. What else do I do? A whole bunch of little things, like I run an Etsy store where I sell vintage museum catalogs, and then I run like a Discog store where I sell records, and I feel like there's probably something else. So I just do too much, and I know that I do too much. Like, I don't think that what I'm doing right now is smart. My mind is constantly racing with this to-do list of stuff that I have to do. Oh, and then we forgot the most important thing, which is that while I've been working this contract gig, I've been relaunching the MVA studio because it was more or less a dormant operation for the last couple years, like just very few things going on. I am in this messed up situation where when the weekend rolls around, I actually dread the weekend, which is not healthy. And I dread it because I've got this constant running to-do list and kind of low-level anxiety about stuff that I need to be doing, which I do need to be doing. But then the weekend rolls around and I have kids. Now obviously there's nothing wrong with having kids. I quite like having kids. But the energy level that I need to muster come the weekend is often, it's just not there. Because I am sort of praying for the weekend to be this point at which I can just sort of relax, but I can't. And like today, like I'm the only person in the world, I think, that feels healthier during the week, even if I have to work a long day, than when the weekend rolls around. It's really stupid. So we could get into just today. I was editing a video on my laptop to add titles to it, editing a second video on my phone, while at the same time prepping for classes that I'm teaching this week, because this week is a little bit different. I'll work the contract gig from 9 to 12 every day, and then I'll teach from 1 to 4. I'm doing all 3 of these things concurrently, which is a bad idea because I should be doing one of them at a time, even if it's for a very short period of time, while trying to deal with my kids who are at each other's throat all day, and it's maddening. And I'm just like so stressed out, like my neck, it's just this ache. What I was just thinking about is that I am breaking a lot of my own rules right now by creating this very stressful situation that is unnecessarily stressful. Like, it is quite fair to say that I am creating it. I think one of the worst things that you can do is let yourself get caught up in one of these weird holding patterns for too long because you start to make decisions that negatively impact your life while you're pursuing one thing, and you might push that thing forward, but at what cost? And I definitely, it's like, it's a Sunday. I shouldn't feel like shit on a Sunday. You know what I mean? I think I should feel good on a Sunday. I should feel refreshed for the next 5 days. And instead, I got this, crazy neck ache and this like fatigue from thinking about or trying to do too many things at once, and not taking enough time to do things that are gratifying and refreshing. Because frankly, editing the videos is gratifying, but it's not refreshing. It's more work, and it's a beautiful day out, and I haven't been able to enjoy it because I'm preoccupied with all of this other stuff. And the thing is, like, the stuff needs to get done, or I've decided it needs to get done. The problem isn't even doing too much work, it's the particular way in which I'm doing it, which is scattered, unfocused, and not planned out. Like, it's scattered in that I'm trying to multitask instead of just commit to, here's the thing that I'm doing right now. And it's unfocused for the same reason, and then it's unplanned. And then it's unplanned because I woke up today and I knew what I had to do, but I hadn't made a plan about what I had to do. And that's one of the worst things that you can do. That ambiguity, at least for me, I lose track of what I should be focused on and how I should be doing it. And I end up feeling the way that I feel right now, which is it's 6:15 Sunday, and I kind of want to go to bed now because I feel so shitty from how I've been operating. And it's not like just the weekend, it's how I've been operating in general. Now I'm paying the price for that, and it's a little bit worse because, like, it's not just that I'm paying the price for it. My kids are paying the price for it. My wife is paying the price for it. Never mind the fact that it's difficult for me to maintain much of a social life anyway, but how I'm operating right now is really putting a damper on that. I wasn't actually planning on making an episode today, but I got in the car so I could fill the tank for the week and realized that there's a work-related thing to discuss. I hope this finds you well and handling your adult matters much better than I am, though hopefully this is like my weird breaking point where I get home, forget about work for a bit, and then make a plan for when and how I get all this stuff done, rather than being this neurotic maniac that's on edge all the time. So just got out of my first class, and I think the biggest takeaway I have thus far is I'm gonna have to be really explicit in instructions. And I haven't taught high school kids in a while, so I kind of forgot about that. But yeah, it's like, if you don't say, do this, do this, do this, it doesn't get done. But I think as the comfort level grows,